Wedding ceremony of Joel and Sharon. Well, this is Hera Pinto, your MC this evening, and it's my absolute pleasure to be here with each one of you. Well, before we go any further, I need to gauge the vibe and the pulse of this gathering. All I want you all to do is, at the count of 3, put your hands together, shout out loud, blow some whistles, and maybe get up and dance if you wish to. But this is all that you have to tell Joel and Sharon, that we're all prepared for the lovely evening and we're all happy for them and to take part in this wonderful celebration. Are we ready? All right, in 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, this is what we really need. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Joel and Sharon not only found love in each other, but they have found travel partners for life in each other, and definitely they've had their adventures together, and a lot more in their lifetime is going to happen as we celebrate this beautiful evening. What started off with casual hellos and highs, that turned out into beautiful friendship for them. Well, that turned into I love you, and as today Joel and Sharon exchanged their I do's, we're all gathered out here to celebrate and to bless them. So once again, I invite all of you for this beautiful evening, a very warm welcome, and get prepared to have a gorgeous and a fantastic evening. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, let's go ahead and kickstart the celebration. All you gotta do is sit back, relax, put that smile on your faces, and give me some energy, because right now we welcome on stage Joel's beautiful parents and the sister and the brother-in-law. Please give it up for Mr. Jery Mascarenhas, Mrs. Pauline Mascarenhas, along with Janice and Karen.
Para limpiar las heridas,
couple right here, Joel and Sharon. All right, well, Joel and Sharon finally together here as husband and wife. How does it feel? Amazing, they say. And how do you feel, ladies and gentlemen, watching them together? Well, that's a lot of words come together to catch, but I'm sure everything was nice and beautiful. So, Joel and Sharon, finally on being married, congratulations to the two of you. On behalf of everyone gathered out here, I wish you the very best at every step that you take. Rajiv has got some nice moves, I saw that. There he is. Alright, also Ashwini, and the pretty ladies, Melanie, and Miley. Thank you girls and thank you boys. Well, Joel and Sharon, you guys are looking stunning together. Together as husband and wife and individually as well. But how does the bride look tonight? Okay, do we have any whistlers in the house? Whistlers in the house. Perfect, look at that. And can we save some from Joel as well? Not bad, all right. Well, Joel and Sharon, may I please invite you to kindly come forward, grab that knife, let's dive into the sweetest part of this. 6, 4, 2, and take it away. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, class your hands together to the beat. Well, may I please invite Bouquet Hospitality Services to serve our beautiful guests with cake and wine. Over to you. I think toast the couple. Because this couple, like how adventurous they are, they have taken this adventurous step to give the responsibility to raise the toast to their very own siblings, that is Janice and Ruben. Of course, given this opportunity, they will not be so nice, I'm sure. Well, they could be, I'm not very sure. I think that we can keep it as a surprise. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the toast persons this evening, the brother of the bride and the sister of the groom, Ruben and Janice. Over to you guys.
Yes, the brother, the lovely brother of the bride to be. So, I have never raised a wedding toast before, but they have still asked me to raise the toast for them, and thing is abundantly clear. This couple has an amazing taste. Come on, people, they chose me as a toastmaster. That is clear now. So, alright, okay, so getting down to business. The intention, what I sort of started out with, I'm a novice at this, so I wanted to create a vivid description of who Sharon is and put it in words. I started this intense practice, did a lot of soul searching, but later on I realized that there's one thing that cannot be done, because what I found out was this time slot given for me by Hera is not long enough, and neither is a dictionary vivid enough to describe who Sharon is as a person. So I'm definitely not gonna try to do that. But I'm just gonna try to give you all a glimpse of who Sharon is as a person. So my parents, seated here, the lovely couple who came in dancing full force, in all their wiseness, decided to have a small family with just 2 kids, me and my sister. But what they got with 2 kids, but they got a lot more than 2 in personalities. So it's a bundle of personalities in just 2 people. And growing up, we've been exact opposites of each other. So what I could say is, if a wisdom tooth would fill a person with good judgment, then it's as if Sharon was born with wisdom tooth and mine are just popping out. So that's how opposite we are. But Sharon as a person growing up, and Sharon still now, Sharon as a person is every parent's dream. She's smart, she's social, she's charming, witty, and with a touch of ferociousness, and a certified Dada's little girl. Yeah. Everybody in my side knows this. Everybody does. She's munni everywhere. Whole of Puttur also knows this. But yeah, so there was this one incident that my dad was narrating the other day, which caught my attention. And I think it's a perfect description of who Sharon is as a person. So my dad was telling me that a long time ago, my dad was driving his car and it was only Sharon in the car with him. So it was a random drive through the town and there was a random incident which ended up being a road rage kind of scenario. So it was a minor fender bender. So there were 2 drivers having a heated argument. There were some beep-worthy conversations going on. This is, all of you know, all of you drive in India, a random day in India driving around. So there were some expletives shared, there were some beep-worthy moments shared. And while all this was going on, it seems my dad was getting a tug from inside the car, and he just turned around and there it is, the only other passenger in the car, Sharon, a kid who's barely started walking and talking, and all she wants is for my father to stop the car so she can get down from the car and start fighting the other guy. That's the kind of person she is. A kid who I'm sure could not understand the words that were being shared, but still was mature enough to realize that the tone of the language was bad and felt bad for her dad and went was ready to fight for her dad. So that's the kind of person she is. Her love has always been fierce. She loves anybody and everybody with all her heart. But again, beware. She's got a list of mortal enemies as well. So you better not get on that side of her. So we grew up in a small town of Puttur, and it was just me and Sharon for most of the time during the day in the house because most of my parents are working. So I can say that I've absolutely had the pleasure as well as the occasional agony of spending a lot of time with the bride. So even though I hated her a lot, and which is quite opposite now, I consider her the best of my friends and a very trusted advisor. But as we grew up, she annoyed the shit out of me. I hated her the most of my days. But, now things change. As I've been telling you, my wisdom teeth is just popping out now. So I realized how things work. But then again, when we were kids, there was this one thing that we absolutely adored and did together. It was watching TV. And somehow we had similar choices with TV shows. It was always, we were watching travel shows and we used to watch cooking shows. We used to religiously follow travel shows and cooking shows. But then again, I was just watching TV, I was just passing time. But then Sharon wasn't just watching TV. She was imagining, I could see her in her eyes, she used to stare at the TV, she used to sit right in front of the TV, and that's how she lost her vision. She used to wear glasses, now she's moved to contacts. That is the reason for it. I used to sit in the back, so I still have my eyes, no contacts. But then again, it was the travel shows and the cooking shows that united us through our childhoods. And always I used to get this, she used to gaze at the TV and I could see her mind drift. It's as if she's not just watching a television episode. She was imagining herself in all of these exotic locations that she used to see on TV. Or if it's a cooking show, all these dishes that were being prepared. It was as if she could taste it in her own mouth. She was imagining eating them. She was imagining making them. She was imagining all her trips to all these places. And imagine, this is years ago when she was a kid. And she was already making itineraries, she was already making mood boards, and back then we didn't even have no mobile phone or we didn't even have Pinterest. So she's already been organizing and imagining, and she's always had that keen interest on traveling and enjoying and trying out exotic foods and living the good life. So now, looking at her, looking at what she's achieved, looking at where she is, I'm elated to see the person she's become, traveling to all the places she's imagined being in, all these trips being meticulously planned with gorgeous outfits. Anybody's following her on Instagram? Anybody? Follow Sharon on Instagram. Please raise a hand. Anybody say she's got any bad pictures on there? No, never. So everybody knows she plans her trips well. She's got her outfits taken care of. She's managed everything. And she has all these dinners and lunches at these best rated restaurants all over the world. And she's already, I think some of her friends can already guarantee or confirm the fact that she's like the trip advisor, the unofficial trip advisor for all her company events and even the outings. Because she's the one who picks the restaurants, the hotels they stay in, and everything, and nobody's ever complained. Can I hear an agreement on that from Mr. Sunil, Vinod? Are they in the house? No? Okay. But yeah, I'm happy to where she is. I'm happy she gets to do what she's always wanted to do. I'm happy that she gets to live her dreams. And right now, I'm also happy that she's surrounded by a family that loves her. She's built herself a much appreciated career in tech. She's got colleagues that adore her. And some of them are her best friends that I just mentioned. They flew down from Brussels just to be a part of this wedding. So that's how good of a friend circle she's got right now. Thanks to them for coming in. And then again, she's also got some of her childhood friends that she still gets scared by. And they've also been part of this event. The two lovely bridesmaids that were on stage today are her childhood friends. So I'm happy for all this. And now today, she's going on to add more lovely people into this list of family and friends. So all in all, life is jingalala. Or as Sharon says sometimes, life is balle balle. Then again, for Joel, like the past couple of months have been quite random to say in the very least. Well, if I could say, there's this one lingering thought that I've been having for a couple of months now. So, if God were to be described as an entity that you often hear a lot about, but never meet, then this couple of months have been so confusing because somehow Joel got bumped into that category for me. Joel is that one person that I keep hearing a lot about all these months, but I never got to meet. Not for the lack of trying, but it's just the different time zones. But there's so much I've been hearing about him. Like first hand, it was through Sharon. Second hand, it was through my parents. So any phone call I've had, Joel has always been a part of these conversations. So you can know, Joel, that you have already brought a lot of joy into our family. So thank you for that. And even though we've not met a lot, I feel like you're a man of a few words, which I like about you because so am I. Yeah, I am. But now that I've met Joel, I've realized that every bit of awesomeness I've heard from my sister and from my parents is really true. And I'm really happy that Joel's come into Sharon's life. And also, I think it's got a lot to do with my mom's prayers. So my mom has done a lot of prayers for this to happen. So I think her prayers worked, and those prayers have landed Sharon, the man of her dreams. So thank mom later, yeah? So let me quote what a wise person has said. And it's in a lingo that the couple might understand, being both of them working in IT. So the person says, saying I do at your wedding is like clicking the I accept box anytime a new piece of software on your computer or phone asks you to read its terms and conditions. You just do it despite having no idea at all what will come next. So I'm sure y'all are gonna have a lot of ups and downs, but I hope y'all are gonna balance each other out, because we've had this relationship where we've balanced each other out. She's the mellow one and I'm the bit of a wild one. She's got the personalities and the looks from the parents, me not so much. I got the height. I'm sure there were some questions or queries about that. I am taller than her. By a couple of inches, by at least 1.5, I am taller than Sharon. So I got the height and I got the good handwriting. So she's got the worst one. So I'm hoping Joel has better handwriting, because if she's supposed to write something, you're definitely not going to understand it. So I hope you all traverse all your ups and downs together and balance each other out. So that's all for me, a novice Toastmaster. So again, I am Ruben Fernandes, a son, a brother, and hopefully a future cool uncle to a litter of nephews and nieces.
Whoa!
So,
Yes. Give me a second. I'm not as tall as Ruben has flaunted. Okay. Good evening. My name is Janice. As you all know, I am Joel's younger sister, the talkative one, of course. And I'm here to tell you all a little bit about my life with Joel and a little bit of what I know about Sharon. I'm going to try to remove this. I was thinking about the qualities Joel has. I realized that I don't have any of those qualities. And then I realized it might just end up becoming a roast of mine versus a roast of Joel's. So I stopped writing. I'm going to just go with the flow and see what I know about Joel. And the first few words I thought of was, he is extremely dedicated, extremely resilient, and super hardworking. I am none of those. I am extremely go with the flow. I don't care what's happening. I did not have a toast ready, but I'm standing here. And that's who I am. But this kind of person my parents don't love. They love that kind of person. And that's the reason I think when I grew up to be an adult, I grew up with three parents, my parents and my parent. So, which means that the perks, I would get 3 scoldings, 3 curfews, and also 3 bank balances that I could loot off. And that's why I have Joel. But on the bright side, I think of one memory. I think when I was in college and I was broke, I asked him, can you please recharge my phone? And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll do. He recharged it for some 346 rupees on Airtel. And I said, please don't tell mom and dad that I'm broke on the 5th of the month. And he said, yeah, for sure. In an hour, I get a call from my dad saying, where have you spent all your money? And that's the kind of parent I have. So, for Joel, your gift for this wedding is every time you land in India, you will have 343 rupees in your Airtel balance. Don't expect anything else from me. Okay, so now that we're done with gifting for the wedding, I'm done, I can wipe my hands off. Let me tell you a little bit about growing up with Joel. So whenever, he's 3 years older to me, which means that when I went to school, I would bump, like one of his teachers would be like, oh my God, you're Joel's sister? And they'd be full excited. Okay, Joel's sister is going to be kind of similar to Joel. But when they realized that I would be the one punished, I would be the one whose homework is not done, they would realize that Joel's little sister has nothing to do with her, and maybe she's not even a sister. So yes, I think there are 1-2 teachers of ours out there. If they are here, they will resonate with this conversation. While Ruben was talking about Sharon and what she likes to eat, I thought about Joel, and I realized that all of his Seattle and his US friends who are here with us today have all eaten his pork and sanas, but I have not seen him jump off his ass even one day when he comes to India to even wash his plate. But I don't know how he ferments rice, makes sanas, and serves it to 15 people at Thanksgiving in the US, where you don't even get yeast, I'm guessing. So yeah, I don't believe that. Sharon, if you ever want pork and sanas, you come back to India. But yeah, I think that's about Joel. He loves cooking, which I don't know about. He cooks food for 15 people is what I've heard, and it's actually tasty. So whoever is here and has tasted it, Rajiv, Clyde, whoever's been here, and Sharon, who I think chose to marry him because of this. I hope I get to try that someday, or maybe I'll put him to work tomorrow because I've been running around too much till today. Okay, Sharon, let's go to you. I think it's genuinely so hard to believe that it's just been around 2 years since we know each other, since you know Joel, and I think it's just about knowing your energy for life, how you get excited for the small things and the big things. You just really balance out Joel. He is a serious person, but I think he needs to shake up a little bit, and I think you really do that very well. And you can really see a change in Joel since you come into his life. He was not a hugger, and now suddenly he is ballroom dancing and practicing for a waltz, which is the last thing I expected out of him. He's moving his muscles, and I'm very happy to. I'm grateful for you. And yes, I am genuinely looking forward to getting to know you more and seeing more changes in Joel, and of course, to see how you both balance each other. I'm keeping it short because I know we want the bar to open up. To end this, I want you all to know that I'm a therapist, and it's really hard to take a therapist out of me. So I am going to give some marriage advice here. But I really hope you both find beautiful ways to express love towards each other and learn how to communicate, because he is really tough to communicate with. He is very opinionated, and I was told you are too, which means that it's the worst to learn about how to communicate, but it's not impossible. So I'm really hoping you'll find your ways. I did see that you'll found many ways, which I'm very happy for. I hope you'll find new love languages, and you'll are there to see through each other and work through your arguments and lift each other up. So yeah, cheers to that beautiful life of love and laughter together. Cheers to Sharon and Joel.
Everyone, sorry, my voice is a little bit bad today. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for the incredible toast from both Ruben and Janice. Thank you for keeping the embarrassing stories to a minimum. I think that's the best you could have done. So thank you so much for not making it anymore. Anyway, so let's start with the belle of the ball today. Let's talk about Sharon. I'm so happy to be here today. I think I found my special one, and I think she looks absolutely stunning. So I would like a round of applause for her. She's been putting a lot of effort over the last year or so for this special day. So thank you for doing all of that. Thank you for making me so happy, and thank you for being the most perfect person I could have asked for. Okay, moving on to the next most important people here, our parents. Mom, dad, uncle, auntie, your marriages are basically what is defining and putting the way forward for us to actually adopt. Thank you. The things we learn from you all on a daily basis is what we want to go forward and imbibe in our daily life every day. So thank you so much. Mom and dad specifically, I understand it's very difficult for you to plan an event so big with me not being here. So thank you so much for all the running around and the plannings that you had to do. So thank you so much. And to uncle and auntie, thank you so much for accepting me into your family. From day one, it always felt like I was at home. So thank you so much. And I'll keep this very short. A special thank you to Karan, new addition to our family. Feels like I've got a new brother now. I can always reach out to you. You're always there with information that helps me. You always help around, and you keep Janice very happy. So thank you so much. And I also want to thank Janice and Ruben again. More from the part of you've been our companions and partners since our childhood. Ruben for Sharon and Janice for me. Thank you for always being there for us. Thank you for being there through this entire time of us planning this event. And thank you for everything that you keep doing for us. So big thank you. Now over to Sharon to continue the thank yous.
Okay, lovely. This was a last minute thank you speech as well, and as dedicated as Joel is, he has mugged up the last minute speech as well. So I'm going to feel bad, but I don't want to miss out any names, so I'm going to read through my phone here. So thank you, Joel, my best friend, my love. It's been an amazing journey so far, and I look forward to all the great years that are ahead of us. You are absolutely amazing. You make me a better person, and I can't wait for all the travels that we've planned to make that happen, right? So now coming to our wonderful families here, we feel incredibly blessed to be surrounded by so much love. Thank you to Joel's parents, Pauline auntie, Jery uncle, Janice, Karan. Thank you, Mom, Dad, Ruben. Thank you for organizing all of this. We were away. It was so difficult managing everything. So thank you for doing all of that. To our amazing bridal party, you are our closest friends and family, and we're so grateful to have you by our side. A huge thank you to everyone who has traveled from near and far to be here.
We have friends and family who has traveled all the way from the US, from Europe, from different parts of India. Rajiv, Clyde, Aaron, yay, yes. Sudhil, Vinod, the family, we love you so much. We know that it's difficult to be here during Christmas time to make those trips. So thanks a lot for being here today. We also want to thank all of our partners, vendors here today who have done an amazing job. From the beautiful decor from Adyar Planners, to the delicious food from Adyar, the fantastic music by the Rusties and DJ Ashley, to the great photographers from 90s frames all the way from Kerala. You've been making us run here and there, laugh out so much. So thank you so much for doing all of that over the last few days. And thank you so much, Hera, for organizing, for doing the great MC bit. Your energy is fantastic. And again, to all of the vendors, thank you for putting up with all of the impromptu calls, the last minute asks, and my occasional borderline bridezilla moments. I know I've been a bit difficult the past few days, so thank you for putting up with the both of us. All of you present here today, you've all played a very special role in our lives, and we are so grateful to have you here celebrate with us. Thank you so much.
I just want to end this with here's to a night full of joy, laughter and fun, and a day that we can all remember, something that Sharon and I definitely will. So here's to making memories tonight. Cheers everyone.
Cheers everybody, thank you.
Hooray!
Can I get that a bit louder? Hip hip!
Hooray!
One last time, giving up all the love and energy you have for the lovely duo. Hip hip!
Hooray!
Thank you. If there's any wine or champagne left, bring it down. Thank you. Bottoms up for the two of you.
Stand on your own.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's open our hands together and appreciate and acknowledge this moment. That was You are the official photographer of the evening, but of course we have a great team. Somebody with a car key? Alright, sir, you have a major responsibility, so you can't be drinking abroad. Alright, anybody can pick up a napkin for me? Not you. Just kidding on that. But any which ways, ladies and oh, I wonderful. Now tiny speech from Mr. Valerian. Over to you. Can I have, you got this lady accompany, can I have the parents?
Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make this good. Everybody from Jery and Sharon's family. Well, I've been told that so many people have traveled from so far distant places. So from that seat through the dance floor is not going to make any difference. The gorgeous ladies, the bridesmaids, and everybody else. Let's go, DJ Cash. Show hands up.
ಜ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಡೆ ಕಡಿಯ बरे आरामावर बसला आरामावर बसला बघणार
to Rusty's. So over to you, that's right. Well, let's all give our deep wishes, ladies and gentlemen. Whisper a prayer. This lovely couple, Jery and Sharon. Trips. I do. You do. So come on, you take the turn. All right, Joya. Couple here. Can I have everybody standing for a while? Everybody, wherever you are, please stand up. Okay, stretch your arms out. place it on your lips. Everybody, come on, stretch your arms out and place it on your lips. Up, this goes for everybody. And let's all give a nice, loud, sound effective flying kiss to Joel and Sharon in 3, 2, 1. Yes, catch it all and put it in your pocket and save it for a rainy day, they say. God bless the two of you. Alright, I think it's time for some dancing. Oh, all the dancing queens, where are you all? Can I have the cousins of the bride and the groom? Alright, can I have all the cousins to kindly come forward?
So we wanted to do a traditional bouquet toss, but then we thought let's do something special. We have two very special ladies here, and we owe them our everything. We owe them our lives. And my father got his father-daughter dance. Jery uncle's name has been called out quite a bit already. But today I wanted to mention these two special ladies and hand them this bouquet to tell them how much we love them, how much we appreciate them, and how much they mean to us. Mom, Pauline auntie, if you can please come forward. Instead of doing the bouquet toss, this bouquet is for you, auntie, for mom. Please come. These two special ladies mean everything to us, and thank you for making this day everything that it is today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless. Got some blessings, so great.
Well, today is the day of blessings for sure. Now, ladies, you got to decide who keeps the red and who keeps the white. And until then, ladies and gentlemen, 10:30 the music stops. So we have half an hour of having fun, music, dance.